So here we are again. It's I'm going to have another go at the brake booster in the Peugeot. Jag's been moved over there. You can definitely see the design language in the two cars, the Flaminia and the 404, next to each other like this. But yep, brake booster time. I'm going to take the brake booster out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the check valve, see how that's moving. It's just about not opening up when it should, when it's hot. So I think maybe a tiny bit of, see if there's any edges or anything catching in the check valve, and then we'll take it from there. So this is a 1965. So we'll have the first series of hydrovac, that big lump down there, supposedly rebuilt when I got the car, but we had several issues with brakes and whatnot. We did put the new brake hose on the back, so we have, this is a new hose, this is a new hose. Yeah, we still have a problem with the car sometimes when it's hot and warm weather, that it doesn't really want to let go of the brakes. So what I suspect is that we have the salt grinder underneath. You can't see it, but we'll see it when we pull it out. I'm going to take that apart, and then there's a little check valve, and we're going to take it out and see if it's nice and smooth. But to start off with, I'm going to disconnect the battery just because. Then I'm going to loosen this air filter, which is sort of in the way right now. I'm just going to put that down the side because we can access everything. On later cars I've heard you got to take this off, but in this case we don't need to. We can get it off, and yeah, loosen the bolts and get the whole hydrovac out. Of course, we will have to bleed the entire thing later on, which is going to be lots of fun. So booster is out, and here's a salt shaker, as they call it, and this is what I'm going to take apart and have a look at that little cylinder in there, see what it's doing. Yes, that's off. Here you can see there's a spring, and here's where the spring rests on. You have this rubber kind of diaphragm here. Here's the inside. It's a little bit dirty, don't like that. So I'm going to take some fine sandpaper and clean this up. This rubber is still soft and nice. I don't suspect there's any problems with that. So the spring leans up against this, and you have this little string to protect it from not tearing into the rubber. And when it's open, this pushes down. Inside, when there's pressure, this opens, and this will push on this and close. Yeah. So this little top valve here that goes inside the salt shaker was pretty sticky, so I have dunked it in red rubber grease, which is not going to hurt. Probably should have all new gaskets and this stuff, but I haven't actually seen this part, so I'm just dunking this with grease, and now it's moving a lot freer than what it did before. I'm going to put that together. I'm also going to open this and get to that little cylinder and see if we can notice anything not smooth in there. We're also going to dunk it with red rubber grease, and we're going to put that on this as well, and then hopefully it will release the pressure after braking. Let's see. Okay, I rolled a little bit of sandpaper around this, which was a perfect fit in there, and made sure there was no rough, there's a little bit rough edges in there. That's gone now. Grease the cylinder with grease, and that's moving fairly easy now. Nice, it's just got that right feel to it, so hopefully this moving nicer than before. Resets, goes back, so it's good. And I'm going to put a little bit of grease around on this as well. So pop it together, try and bleed it, see what it does. If it's not doing it. I'll have to order the full kit. It's a bit pricey, but or that, or I'll send it in to be rebuilt by somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm sure I can get it done, but need to get myself a proper honing tool and some other stuff, but we'll get there in the end, I'm sure of it. It's late o'clock, and basically drove the car in and out, and the good news is that it stops. The booster works, so it's not sticking straight away. We'll have to go for a test drive tomorrow, see how it works. Alright, well, I'm going to take a little test drive down to the shop and see if the brakes behave as they should. Just going up from the garage to here was a very good start. Happy with that. And little test you can do is you can pump the brake, start the car, and the booster kicks in. So the booster works, that's good. And now to see if the actual car works. Oh, handbrake works as well, of course. Very nice and smooth. It's a good start. I don't have my holder, so I'm not going to film while driving on public roads. Just going down to it. Brake. Oh yeah, definitely works. So that's good. To be honest, the brakes actually even feel a bit better than what they did before. Well, no wonder. But the problem is not how well the brakes work, is if they actually let go. And what I find is kind of the issue would arrive when I was in traffic and had to go a bit start, stop while rolling and gently braking, and that's when it would start just locking on. So that's what I'm going to try and simulate on this drive and see how it goes. Good news, the brakes seem to be working exactly how they should. I've driven it to London. You'll see the video of that coming up, but just to finish this brake booster video, I'm very happy to report that it seems to be working very nicely, and look how nice it looks in this light as well. Fortunately, I lost one of the rear hubcaps, but a new one has been ordered. So yeah, fantastic. Brakes work on the 404 now, as they should, and long may it last. So until next time, there will be a video, car related video coming out shortly after this one. That will be piston heads in Bicester, I believe it is. We're going to go with James in his Honda Insight, as he's been invited to display it there. And while we're here, you can have a quick look at this MG as well. We've got a little video on that on the channel as well with the V8. Very cool car. So yeah, what a car park to behold in the middle of London right now. Anyway, until next time, have a good one.